Dear students, welcome back to your English class. So students, today we will do grammar. So all of you open your English grammar book, which is the grammarian, and open chapter number 4, clauses. It is given on page number 17. So what is a clause? Clause is the basic unit of grammar. It is a group of words that contain a verb and usually other parts too. A clause may form part of a sentence or it may be a complete sentence in itself. Means a clause is a group of words that include both a subject and a verb. And a clause functions as an adjective, as an adverb or as a noun. So here you can see the example. He was eating a sandwich. It is a complete sentence and it is showing one clause. In second sentence, I fear that I shall not pass. So this sentence is joined with the clause and these two sentences are joined with the word which is a conjunction that. So that I shall not pass, it is a clause. Here in this, subject is also mentioned as well as verb is also there. So that is why a clause is a group of words having a subject and a finite form of verb. And clause is completely different from phrase. How it is different from phrase? A phrase neither has a subject nor it has a verb, but a clause should have a subject as well as a finite form of verb. Now, kinds of clauses. There are three kinds of clauses: adjective clause, noun clause and adverb clause. So first we are going to learn adjective clause. So, a clause that does the work of an adjective in a sentence is called an adjective clause. Means those group of words which work as an adjective, means which tells us the quality of a noun or a pronoun, group of words, and it should have a subject as well as a finite verb. So, those group of words are called adjective clause. And one very important thing has been given in your books. Adjective clauses are also called relative clauses. Why? Because they usually begin with that, which, who, whom, whose, with, etc. So beta, generally these adjective clauses are begin with these words. So that is why they are also called relative clauses. Like you can see the example, he likes a movie which has some suspense in it. So here these group of words are showing the quality of a noun, means movie is a noun. So this group of words are telling something more about noun. So if a word or a group of words tells us more about noun, they work as an adjective or an adjective clause. So this sentence is called adjective clause. Second kind you can see, noun clause. A clause that does the work of a noun in a sentence is called noun clause. So beta, those group of words which does the work of a noun, that group of words are called noun clause. Like they expected that they would win a prize. So what they expect? They expected that they would win a prize. So from that till prize is called noun clause because it works as a noun in a sentence, and as it is a group of words, so it is called noun clause. One important thing is given, an indirect speech begin with that is a noun clause. I think you all must be knowing about direct and indirect speech. So when we make the sentence in indirect speech, it is always joined with the clause which is called that. So all the indirect sentences are noun clause. Now last is adverb clause. A clause that does the work of an adverb in a sentence is called an adverb clause. So he returned when the sun set. So when the sun set, what does the work of an adverb in a sentence? Adverb tells us more about a verb, about an adjective or an adverb itself. So here returned is a verb. So this group of words tells us more about his returning, this verb, when the sun set. So here when the sun set is an adverb clause. So students, before knowing clauses, adjective, adverb or noun clause, you all should know or you all must know about noun, adjective and adverb. So I have sent you the first video in which I discussed about all parts of speech. So better just go through that video once again, then you will be able to understand about adverb clause, adjective clause and noun clause. Now what has been shown in next topic, subordinating conjunctions which introduce different adverb clauses are follow. So here some subordinating conjunctions are given. These subordinating conjunction shows different adverb clause, like these words when, wherever, while, as, since, still, as soon as, no sooner, etc. These all are subordinating conjunction, and these conjunction are showing the conjunction of time. This is showing the reason. This is showing the place. It is showing supposition, condition and purpose. So here with these words, how the sentences are formed in adverb clause, you can see, do it before you forget. So here before you forget is a clause because here a subject is also there and a verb is also there, and it is joined with the word before, and before is what? It is subordinating conjunction of time. So it is adverb clause. Rajat came after I left home. So here I left home, subject is there, finite verb is there, and it is joined with the word after, which is showing the subordinating conjunction of time. Similarly, these words are showing reason. These group of words are showing about places. These group of words are showing supposition. This is showing condition, and the last one is showing purpose. So these all are adverb clauses. Beta, you all have to go through all these conjunctions very carefully. Then you will be easily or able to identify the adverb clauses. Alright, now next topic which I am going to explain you is conditional sentence. This topic is very important, and I will explain you in this topic in my next video. Till then, see you all, goodbye, take care, have a nice day, and please do your studies regularly. Bye bye.